There you go. You all right, cuz?
Yeah, man.
What's up, people? Welcome to this episode of the Friday Live by the Hood. I'm your host, as always. My name is Jimmy. As we start off this episode, I just want to say to the folks watching, please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Facebook, make sure that you like our Facebook page. Um, Stay in tune with everything we got going on. You can go to @ByTheHood on any social media site, IG, wherever it may be, to just follow us and keep up with what we got on. But this is our Friday show. We come live and talk about topics and things going on within the community. I'm joined by my partner in crime, Corey. Corey, what's up, brother?
Man, living La Vida Loca, same shit, different pot. I'm here. I'm never gonna complain about being here. So, you know what I mean? I love the people, man. Like, I'm not really no on camera dude. I'd rather do my business off the camera. But if
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be here, I gotta be here for my folks. So I love y'all, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Um, and we come to you every Friday just for a couple minutes to talk about things going on in the community and what we see and everything that's going on within our little ecosystem that we have called By the Hood. Um, what's up, brother Jose? Jose checking in already. That's what's good. Jose always with the
Yeah.
support, man. We appreciate you, brothers. Want you to know that. Definitely appreciate you. Um, yeah, man. So what's up with you this week, man? Talk to me about the markets and what you got going on.
All right. So, the markets was up and down this week. The markets was doing the Macarena. I did some cash secure puts. I sold some puts um on plug, and I sold some on uh I sold some on workhorse, and sold some on Neo. So
Mm-hmm.
and I did so really what I did is I did a spread on all of them, and what happened was I didn't put it all as one trade. So on the plug Jones, I did a $17. So basically, I ran a $19. I sold a put at 19. I also did. I bought a put at 17. Plug ran back down to 16. I think it's like 1650 right now, 1640 or whatever. And so I got assigned the. I got assigned
Mm-hmm.
the shares, but I also made money in the process, even though the stock ran backwards. So what I mean. I always cover my backside with a. I always hedge everything I do because I want to make money whichever way the stock go. My QQQ shares got beat up last week. This week they made a little recovery because the market was up and down. So as far as the stock market, I made a few dollars this week. You know what I mean? But that's all I did was the cash secure puts and then the hedge on my cash secure puts. Um, my long term portfolio, the money just go and then goes where it goes. Um, as far as crypto, I bought Ethereum. That's what I buy every week. I bought some Bitcoin. I buy that every week, and then I also got uh y'all start talking about Tezos hard, so I grabbed a few $100 worth of some Tezos because if y'all gonna be staking it, I gotta get my stake game up too. I can't be left out there. I also started looking at a
FOMO.
Peloton. I started looking at a Peloton, man. The peer pressure heavy. The
straight
peer pressure
straight
heavy
FOMO
out
life right
here.
now.
You know what I mean?
You straight FOMO life.
I got
I
a
heard
down
that.
payment on the house. I got an apartment back in Philly. I'm about to move back into, like, my money going every damn where except for in my pocket, but it's all invested in me and it's all in investing in my family. So I'm not, I ain't out here doing dumb shit, but my pocket's looking kind of thin right now, man. Every dime I got
No, I
got
hear you,
I,
man.
I got all my dollars on the stroll.
I hear
They
you, man.
all on the stroll. I got them all out on the corner with their skirt up.
Hey, listen, man. Put them out to work, man.
Yeah,
I only thing I did, I picked up two leaps, right? So in terms of options, some cover calls too. I did a cover call on Coca Cola and one on DraftKings. That meaning, just a basic cover call. I picked up
yeah.
some leaps though. XLF, 2023, January 2023,
Tell the people what XLF.
and I got a
Mine.
January 2023 on SLV, $30 call. Uh, XLF monitors the financial sector. So it's the financial sector. And SLV monitors silver, the metal. So I got a January 2023. I believe that's $30 as well. I know the XLF is a $30 call. They're both calls, both around $30. So I got them all the way out to January 2023. So I did do that this week. I bought some more coins that I showed on my personal IG page. You know what I'm saying? So my personal IG page is at JW the Blueprint. You see it there. I show some coins there, and every Monday we drop a video about the coins. So I got another one coming this Monday. So that's kind of what my week was like in terms of the markets. Regular one MGK because that's what we do, one a week. And that's pretty much it, man. Other than that, it's been quiet, man. Just making sure helping other people get established. So that's a good thing because we started putting the content out. Now I have people getting in touch with me who want to get into the metal space. And it's funny because we talk about every asset class, but anytime we start to focus on one, like I remember with crypto, now we have people saying, "Hey, set me up. I want to get set up with crypto." So that's kind of dope. That's the dope part about what we do is because we can literally see people going from nothing to becoming investors, which is an amazing feeling. And for those out there watching, please do me a favor. Please hit that like button. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, hit that like button
Tell us
for
where
us.
you
Hit the
from.
thumbs
Good
up.
business you got too,
Make sure
man.
you share this video and leave us some comments in terms of what we're talking about because we're gonna have a good conversation tonight.
Yeah, man. Tell us where you
Yeah, I
from
don't
and
know if
what
that's my
business
side
you
or
got.
your side. It's kind of choppy, but what you were saying is you have a black-owned business. Please leave that within the comment section.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Boom. Get some comments up here real
Hey,
quick. Who we got
hey,
checking in with
Adrian.
us?
Adrian, you good, Jim?
Pardon me off. It's kind of choppy. COINTELPRO don't like our yeah. COINTELPRO don't like our topic, so they kind of like messing with us. But I'm a I'm gonna still fight through it though. I just want to say what's up to Adrian checking in. Um, Don is also checking in. Yeah, I tell you, man. Depending upon what we make the show topic, man, it run a little choppy. So I'm noticing that.
Yeah.
Um,
The
let's
algo, the
see. Don
algo,
is
and the
checking in. What's up, Don? How you, brother?
you, you done.
Yeah, they don't like our show topic.
Yeah, they try and get us.
Jose. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got here, good brother. We got
He said, "You really think the financial sector going to run up?" Yeah, man. Over time, yeah, they all going to run it up.
I think it's going to get beat up. I think it's going to get beat up. Within the but yeah, but that's why I did it 2 years out, right? Because I do feel like my position probably will drop. I mean, it might even drop 50, 60%. I believe that, but I believe that over the long haul is going to like it may have to weed itself out, but I do think it's going to drop before it goes up. To answer your question, which is why I took the 2023 approach as opposed to doing something closer. So we'll see how that plays out. But I definitely did move that option out to 2023. Let's see what else we got here, good brother.
You're Jalil, what's going on, baby boy?
Corey, you think I'm joking, man? I'll be going back and checking, man. How you?
I'm all good, man. What's up, Jalil? Sierra. Yo, Jim dropped off, right? So he'll be back. He'll be back in a minute. So I'm just going to, rap to y'all real quick about, the show topic. So the show topic is about a lot of people, black people not being able to get, you know, uh in the stock market. Like it's the show topic is about the difference between black people and white people in the market. You back, Jim?
Listen, man, you think I'm joking, man. I'm telling you, every time we have a show topic like this, the algos or something happens in terms of our connection. But I'm fighting through it, good brother.
Oh, you on tape delay. Good.
Go ahead,
I'll
you
take it.
continue talking though. Keep continuing talking. I'm just gonna try to put these comments up.
Yeah. So Sierra, she basically made 1,200% on her money. You know what I mean? I'm all for that. You know what I mean? For the love, all for the love, man. Hey, you know what I mean? You out here doing it big. You made a bigger percentage on your money than I did. But and that's the when your students is out here getting it, man. That's the best feeling in the world. I'm glad you out here you riding around and getting it, because you know what I mean. My percentages look way less than that, but my percentage is consistent. That's all I care about. But if you can hit that on a consistent basis, I need that. I need that. I mean, she out here baking the markets. The government will always keep the banks afloat. Banks are a part of the matrix. Hell yeah, they're a part of the matrix. The matrix is wide and far, man. Man, don't get me to talk about government conspiracies and the Fed and the banking cabals and all that. Man, listen, where you drop it at? Where I drop what at? Where I you talking about Sierra in the market. She probably did it on Neo. Yeah, Neo ran like a damn deer. Neo was running. Neo was running this week. They got good news, and then good news on a good company make it run. You know what I mean? So yeah, she made a big old bag. Sierra made a big old bag. Oh yeah. Yeah. Neo did the thing. It's a Chinese company. It's the Chinese Tesla basically, and you can get it for under $30. So go ahead, grab up. You know what I mean? You got Chinese government backing. It's gonna be here. It's not going anywhere. Go ahead and grab your bags. So yeah, you could that's a reasonable number for
And
what
I,
she
I know I
grabbed.
know that we haven't. I was gonna say we haven't tech. No, I just
Go
want to
ahead,
say that we
Jim.
having like a little technical issues, like But I'm, we not gonna be here long. But I definitely want to bring a couple points on this topic, man. Because you see they trying to block us out anyway. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna read a little bit from this article, Cord, and I'll let you give your opinion on this. You know what I'm saying? And we
Yep.
can move forward. But it was an article from the New York Post, right? And the title of the article was "Stocks are soaring, but most Black people are missing out." And it says Americans who own stocks are pulling further away from those who don't, as Wall Street roars back to record highs, while much of the economy struggles. And Black households are much more likely to be in that not as fortunate group that isn't in the stock market. Only 33.5% of Black households own stocks in 2019, according to data released recently by the Federal Reserve. Among white households, the ownership rate is nearly 61%. Hispanic and other minority households also are less likely than white families to own stock. Um, so the article goes and breaks down stock ownership and looks at it and compares to race. And we are at the bottom of that food chain, so to speak. So, um, real quick, I see Jalil's question: should you invest now, man? It's so hit us up offline because that's not a simple answer. But getting back to this topic though, Core, the topic and the fact of the matter is that most of us do not own stock. Now, I do want to bring up a couple things before I let you, get in your bag and go in on people. A lot of it is systemic. I would say majority of it is systemic. So we've been held out of positions of power and real equity in this country, so we don't have the capital to invest in the market. Those of us that do and don't, that's where the problem lies, and that's where we have work to do because you talk to people just like I do on a daily basis, and every week I talk to someone who just isn't involved, and they tell me because it's a scam or I'm better off gambling. Or sometimes they'll listen, and then after you explain how it works and what's going on, they say, "Why didn't you been tell me about this?" And I'm like, "I did 20 years ago." So those are the folks that we have to touch, but we also need to talk about overall um, why this is an issue with our community. And in my personal opinion, and then I'll give you the floor, I'll just say it's because we've been dealing with trying to survive on a day-to-day basis. So we haven't been able to make the long-term plans or invest in anything for the long term because yo, in the words of the prophet DMX, man, yo, shorty can't eat no books, man. You know, that was a profound statement, although in that context it was kind of crazy when he said it. But when you really think about it, that's how I look at our community. Yo, shorty can't eat no books. So, should have called this episode Shorty Can't Eat No Books. But nonetheless, that's kind of like where we are as a people because we've been locked out of so many places and missed out on so much capital, so much power, so much equity. We don't have any of those things. So that's one of the reasons why. So I'll give you the floor now, Core, and give your opinion on this article and also what you think about this problem overall.
Well, I mean, they have to they could have left out all of the they ain't had to do no survey, right? We at the bottom of the food chain when it's anything that come to money because we weren't allowed for so many years to get in the game, right? So they could have did away with the survey. I could have told you we was on the bottom of anything that has to do with money. But the thing about it is because pe- people don't change as fast as technology changes, right? So back, I'm gonna say about 15, 20 years ago, you had to buy lots. And lots mean you had to buy stock in 100 share blocks, right? So if you wanted a stock, let's say a stock that cost $100, you had to put, $10,000 down to get in the game. You couldn't buy singular stock. Now in 2020, you can buy stock for $1. You can go on Cash App and buy stock for $1. So that number should rise, right? Because people should be able to see the power in investing, right? And now we got all kinds of things and all kinds of people that's giving us information, right? So you got Twitter, you got a whole section of Black Twitter that don't do nothing but talk about how to go and grab a bag, right? And you got YouTubers and bloggers, and you got community organizations like we started out as that really get into the city and get to the people and let them know the ins and outs and the importance of investing. So what happened in the last 20 years shouldn't happen in the next 20 years. And then we see on our show that the young people is really riding around and getting it. Well, we got to get them involved in every space where money is being made. And the stock market has created more billionaires than anything in the history of the world. The real estate has created more millionaires. The stock market creates billionaires. And so when you want to go from, we had a show topic talking about Black billionaires. And the way to become a Black billionaire is to solve problems or to buy businesses that do solve problems. And that's when you buy into the stock market, that's what you're buying. You're buying businesses that solve problems on a high level. And so when you got to get involved in the game, you cannot be out here and talking about, you know, building something and building legacy and thinking outside your time span and doing all of these other things and not be involved in the game. You have to be involved in the games that make money. And the stock market creates billionaires. And because Jay-Z was a millionaire from making music, he didn't become a billionaire until he got involved in the stock market. Same thing with Beyonce, same thing with Rihanna, same thing with all, when you create businesses, that's when you know, that's when you take the next step. And when you buy businesses, that's when you can secure legacy for your family. Every time you buy something on the stock market, you're buying a business that that's solving a problem. And the way you can build your family legacy, you can let those smart people build those businesses, and you can just take a piece of it. So at this point, we got to get involved. There's no secondary There's no reason. The barrier to entry has been broken down to where you can just get in. Now it's about consistency and putting your money in great companies and companies that'll be around when your children are around and being able to secure the legacy of your family. So, you know what I mean? It wasn't a surprise. It wasn't a shock. The numbers don't shock me because of, like you said, they got 150-year head start where we couldn't even get involved in the game. You know what I mean? We had to have a proxy to get involved in the game back, some years ago. And now, it went from having a proxy to having to buy big lots, and then now you could just get in. You know what I mean? The only way black people was involved in the stock market was through their 401ks and stuff like that. Now you don't have to go that route. If you have a 401k, I'm definitely not shitting on the 401ks and none of that. But what I'm saying is if you wanted to take control of your destiny, you can. And so go ahead and do that. I'm done, Jim.
Um, I mean, no, no, it's all good. It's all good, bro. I was just letting you, get your bars off. It's funny, man. You think I'm joking, man? I was actually just looking. When we have topics like this, man, for some reason, it gets choppy. If I would have said, yo, we gonna talk about, Nike went up X percent, it wouldn't be choppy at all. But it gets choppy when you start talking about, having conversations like this. Don with a great question. And this is a question that I posed before when we had Courtney on our show about whether I'm in the echo chamber or something is changing. Because Don wants to know if we looked over the last 10 years, has it changed? All right. That's a good question. And it's something that's probably going to be studied. If not, maybe we should study it. We need a big ass class to teach all this ASAP.
Hey man,
I
listen,
mean, that's one way to look at it. I mean, it could also be
put your
each one
folks
teach one,
together.
right? So whatever
Hey,
you learn,
look,
make sure you pass it on.
yeah, man, put your folks together. We'll come to them virtually. You know what I mean? Put them together. Zoom hold 100. Put them together. We come out anywhere.
Yeah, facts. Facts. I mean, yeah, especially these days, like, we do it virtual. As long as COINTELPRO ain't messing with us.
Yeah, they messing with us today.
Yeah, but and and again, we don't want to stay on too long tonight to belabor. Yeah, we don't want to stay on too long to belabor the point, but we just want to have this quick conversation. Make sure we share this article with you guys, because if you haven't, the article is in the comments. If you haven't read the article yet, please make sure that you do read it, because it's important for you to look at this and see what's going on in front of you, and also talk to your folks about it. Right? There's always wealth transfers happening in front of us all the time. One of the things about studying wealth is you see it all over the place. Like, yo, you see it in real estate. And shout out to Coach Carter who just chimed in. I'm pretty sure Coach Carter has all kinds of stories about wealth transfers in real estate. Um, you see it in cryptocurrency. We talked about that last week. How is a huge wealth transfer happening right in front of our face. As someone who studies the metal space as much as I do now, I see it there. There's no representation. There's nobody talking about it or teaching it. So in all of these spaces, we're behind. Now, granted, we need to be made whole, and that's a whole other conversation. But at the same time, those that are watching this, if you're watching us, that means you're along the same wavelength as us. We got work to do, not just me and Corey. You people on the other end watching this as well. We all got work to do to talk to our folks and make sure that we're putting ourselves in position to take care of each other, because that's what it really boils down to. It boils down to taking care of each other. You know what I mean, Corey?
Yeah, man. We gotta make, the thing is the government need to make us whole. We gotta make each other whole, man. Like we gotta love each other enough to do the right things for one another, man. Like we don't trust each other, man. Like we don't love each other and we don't trust each other. And so we don't do things to bigger scales. Individually, we do well individually, but we don't do things to scale because we don't love each other and we don't trust each other. So, you know, I want to do big things, man. So, help us do big things, man. Help us help you do big things. Like if you got big projects going on, let us know. If you got things going on with your folks, You know what I mean? Let us know. We there. You know what I mean? Like if we can do something, we always try to do it, man. Education is our thing, man. Like we Jim been out here doing this forever. As soon as I figured out what I wanted to do with my life, I started doing it. So we got, you know what I mean? Like you put something together, we are absolutely there. You know what I mean? So do your thing, you know what I mean? And get this knowledge out here, man. Like educate your folks, put them in front of us, man. If you don't have the knowledge, put them in front of us. We got it. And if we don't have it, we know somebody who do. That's what we do. The knowledge is all free nowadays.
Yeah, man. It's
Google,
Thank y'all for the
YouTube.
comments. I'm reading them, trying to get them up when I can.
Yeah, man. It's all out here, man. And we love the support, man. Like right now, we on tape delay. They playing with us. They playing with our emotions. You know what I mean? They on big perm time. Not even big worm, big perm. They on big perm time playing with our emotions tonight. But it's all good. We still gonna get it out here. We still working to shift from a wealthy grown mindset to being consumer minded, flossy and lit. Man, listen, go get that paper and then you can be flossy and lit as you want to, as long as you putting some of that money to the side. Man, listen, I don't even want to talk about how they do so. Like, you don't gotta like her. You don't gotta like it, but you gotta love what she do. Like you if you hate what she do, then you don't. I don't know, man. I ain't even going. You just don't. You don't like people doing what they got to do for black folks. Cause she put on. She don't have to do nothing. Everything she do, nothing she has to do. I
She
don't care how
she can't
glitzy.
do she
Go
can't
ahead.
she can't do no wrong in my eyes. That's all I'm saying. Um,
Yeah, man.
and I'm gonna put a couple more comments up before we close out. But I just want to make sure that we get these comments out here, man, because folks leaving some good comments.
Yeah. Thanks for spreading the love, spreading the love and the wealth, Don, man. Thanks for spreading that love and that's a wealthy thing you doing right there, bringing it to the young black men, letting them know, let them know. Oh man, got your mom into the stock market. That's love, 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 man. Yeah, man. We got to show each other that love, man.
Yeah, man. So that's
We
dope.
we 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 talk our shit, man, but we really be
Salute,
out here
Mark.
because
Salute.
we talk our shit because we really be out here in the streets. Found out for her parents I needed to have the education to satisfy the level of trust so they believe me that investing was imperative to their financial future. Hey man, listen, you got the facts. When you all you gotta do is when you got the facts on your side, it ain't no, some people got cognitive dissonance, but most people, if you present them with facts enough times, they'll come through. Yeah, man. A lot. Yeah, hey, man. Listen, man. I like boobies too, but we ain't. That ain't gonna distract me from getting this money. Spoon. What's going on? Everybody, man. Listen, we on tape delay tonight, man. So you gotta bear with us a little bit because we definitely, they got us on they got us on tape delay like a 1980s NBA game. So we sound choppy as hell. J- Yeah, the knowledge is free, but people are fascinated by
Listen,
the
man. I don't
making.
know if everybody can hear me because the tape delay or whatever, but But I just want to say, because we getting ready to sign out though, because COINTELPRO got us for one. For two, we just want to make sure you guys get that article. Make sure you read that article. Um, I'll share it again on our page, as well as my personal page. So make sure that you read the article, take it to your folks, make sure they understand what's going on, man. But we will be back on Sunday on the Black Wealth Project. Make sure you tune into that because it'll be a similar conversation. Hopefully, COINTELPRO don't come at us that day as well. But I want to make sure everybody reads that article. It's a powerful article. It's something that needs to be talked about. But we appreciate all y'all support. We will be back here next Friday. And like I said, we will be back on Sunday as well on the Black Wealth Project. So stay tuned for that. But we appreciate all the amazing comments and the dialogue we're able to have even through these technical difficulties. Because if you didn't hear me earlier, anytime we have a topic like that, for some reason it gets a little fishy, man. We need to maybe find different spaces to have these conversations. But COVID is what it is, and that's kind of what Corey was talking about. I don't know if y'all caught that. If you want to have these conversations off of social media, we can do that for you and your family. No charge, not selling anything, just a way to share information with the community. We want to build in that way. So, reach out to us if you think that you want to have a conversation about black wealth and in stock and investing in the stock market or real estate, whatever it may be. Reach out to us. But just want to say thank you. We'll see you back here on Sunday as well as next Friday. And check out our podcast coming up this Wednesday. We got a young brother, 25 years old, real estate investor, owns his own business and is doing amazing things. So until then, listen, we appreciate you. We apologize for how crazy this may have sounded on your end, but it is what it is. It's the fight we got though. But I'll see y'all next time. Peace.